All right, it's your boy Spank Dog, aka Puffinstein, at YouTube and Facebook Live. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Let's get into it. All right, so ICE has been running wild in the U.S. and they've been labeled domestic terrorists. If I agree with that, in my opinion, what I see on TV, it's horrible, And then there's Renee Good. Rest in peace, Renee Good. If I didn't sincerely feel, horrible about what happened, I wouldn't even speak about it. But the fact of the matter is that that should have never happened. She made not even, I wouldn't even say not a real attempt. She made no attempt on the officer's life. And I don't even call them officers. It's to the point where they don't even hire them. And, from what I've heard, from what they've said, they don't even put them through the screening process that they would a cop who goes through the academy. I've seen a lot of clips where they're running and falling and making fools out themselves, it just looks like they're not chosen wisely at all. The mistakes they make, so we're going to get right into it. The first video I'm going to bring up is a video regarding them arresting a comedian. I know his first name is Robby. I do not know his second name. So without further ado,
They're not ready for prime time players. You got your super soakers. You got your fucking baloney. Where are we going? We want us over here?
The viral internet activist and comedian Robby Roadsteamer, known for dressing up in his giraffe costume and parodying famous songs to troll the fascist Gestapo goons, was arrested today in Minnesota while joining the explosion of anti-ICE protests across the state.
They're really out there. Look at that.
Fucking bum. Fucking bum. You're a bitch. Lift your wife out, probably fuck her too. You guys are all bitches. You can't do shit to me. You can't do a thing. Get the fuck out of here.
Now, this is not the first time Robby has been arrested on the ground, as I covered in a previous video on the really.
You got to understand the reason they talk to them like that is because they're fed up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people would look at that and use that as fuel to like defend them. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at homie.
American channel.
It's about peace and love. It's about rock and roll in spite of life. Oh, here they come. They're not ready for primetime players. Woo! Demolition. Whoa.
But this time things are far more visceral and violent. You can hear the agents shooting at the group of protesters as they approach, and they try, emphasis on the word try, to stomp out even more comedic and political dissent and lives of innocent citizens. Here is the full footage of his arrest as posted by his team on social media, and let's break it down and make it go as viral as it should. And then
they can't stand when a guy who's intelligent, who's really super funny at the drop of a dime, he'll say some crazy stuff that gets under their skin.
And we'll end on some uplifting stories of the community continuing to fight back.
All right. They're not ready for primetime players. You got your super soakers. You got your fucking baloney. Where are we going? We want us over here? Oh, we got the power march. What are we doing here?
Wasn't harming nobody. What are they going to say? He was being too loud? It's a protest.
That is so over the top, such unwarranted agitation from the fascists who storm in and violently arrest Robby for what? Standing there in a giraffe costume and a megaphone singing songs? Are you kidding me?
Getting under their skin. You know, they're used to beating people up and getting their way. When somebody does something that's light, that's not even something you should be upset about like that. All that power, all that stuff you do to people, and a guy dressed up in a giraffe costume makes you attack him, you know, or you could say, you can't even say nothing. He has the right to be loud at that time of day during a protest. So you're violating him for nothing.
You want us to believe that this guy is so dangerous, you have to throw him to the ground and have a gaggle of goons try to arrest him for doing things like this?
We're at the Whipple building, where all the Nazis are, these glorified mall cops. This is in honor of Chris. Hell yeah! We're having a good time. This ain't the violent Antifa left. This is about a party. I was a mall cop when they hired me, so sue me if I don't refrain. They say when Trump's out of office, all the ice will be identified. So tonight we're gonna party like we're already melting the ice.
Get him, Robby.
That's what you incompetent limp dick fascismos are afraid of. That's what we're supposed to
Big shout out to Really American.
believe is the radical violent left. If that is the argument here, then ICE should be arresting their own officers because many of them are making themselves look like more of a joke than Robby ever could.
I just mentioned that they got a lot of videos of them falling and stuff. I didn't think he was gonna play it. That's the Benny Hill theme song. They're all out of shape. They don't got no training. Oh, he left them in the truck. He was a US factory. Oh, this is the best one. Oh, I can't believe he did that to them. He's the best.
That's right, folks. It's time we arrest the literal
He deserves a medal instead of the guys working for ICE.
ice, the sidewalk, grass, and concrete, because these are violent, paid leftist agitators getting in the way of our incompetent ICE agents doing law enforcement. I'm no expert, but perhaps being a border patrol agent requires more than 47 days of training before you're given a gun and told to go harass communities.
But the idea that we're going to send in these ICE agents, by the way, Joe, you
This is not about them cleaning up the country and making it where there's no foreign gangsters and criminals on American soil. That's not what this is about. People, this is about money. Simple as that. They wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't lucrative. You understand? This is not about, listen, if there was any criminals that were here from other countries, they're gone now. There isn't a single immigrant left in America after these guys did what they did. And it wasn't supposed to be that way. If you worked hard and you were doing the right thing to work towards citizenship, you weren't supposed to be violated.
realize ICE used to take 5 to 6 months to get trained. They've now lowered the training period to 47 days. Why 47 days? Because Donald Trump's the 47th president. Tell me that's a rational approach.
I'm not obviously I'm not going to take that and say it's a rational approach, but
Joe, you can't pick your facts.
When you think of how egregiously stupid the sheer lack of training these incompetent losers who peaked in high school are getting before being handed a gun, given $150,000+ from the bloated ICE budget, and told to go harass and terrorize our communities, it is no wonder the response is as vitriolic and viral as it has been.
You know why they're bozos? Because they have no compassion. They have no compassion for anybody, you know. And if they had compassion, people would look at them differently. But they treat people violently, horrifically.
Get the fuck out. Nobody fucking wants you here. Right, get the fuck out. Walk the fuck out, you stupid bitches. Get the fuck out of here. You dumb, the fuck out of here. You fucking coward. You're a fucking coward, bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Hold on, baby. I'm on the phone with these bitch ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitch.
I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at them.
You're a fucking coward piece of shit. Fuck you. And if you didn't have a gun or a badge, I would beat the shit out of you. Take that fucking badge off and that fucking gun and see what happens to you. You shut the fuck up. Grab fucking time.
Look at them look back as he is daring them to do something, calling them bitches.
He doesn't even look like he's a immigrant. You get what I'm saying? He speaks in perfect English, the guy that's wilding out. He's mad because he has a right to be mad. It isn't about immigration. It's about them acting disgustingly, behaving disgustingly.
Telling them he would beat them if they didn't have a badge, and then they do nothing about it and continue to get berated.
Take that fucking badge off and that fucking gun and see what happens to you. You shut the fuck up. Grab fucking time. You're a bitch. Get the fuck out. You fucking pussy. You fucking bitch ass white boy. I'll fucking spill you. Fucking get out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck out.
Yo, he violated them. And people are cheering for him as he screams at them with everything he has.
Stay back here. Stay back.
Stay back. Have some compassion. Be a human being. Messing up people's lives, you know. If an order is a foul order, if it violates people's human rights, you're not supposed to follow it. Period. And if you follow it, you deserve what you got coming. Yeah, beat it. That's the people. That's unity.
That is the type of energy we need to keep bringing to these incompetent losers until they realize that an attack on one of us is an attack on all of us. And this country and its citizenry will not sit idly by while they get fat paychecks, military equipment, and military benefits to come in and terrorize our communities, kill us, and throw internet satirists to the ground, beat and arrest them for no reason other than expressing their First Amendment right.
That lady didn't have to, you know, that ICE agent, whatever you want to call him, he didn't have to do that. Beyond didn't have to do that. What he did was horrible, you know, 3 times, you know, and you know, above her neck. How disgusting is that?
Where are we going? We want us over here? Oh, we got the power march. What are we doing here? What?
They are going to continue to piss on our Constitution. But when you piss on ice, it melts. Please don't anyone actually do that. That's a metaphor. Don't go pee on an ICE agent. That's not going to lead to a good outcome. The only person who allegedly likes that stuff is Donald Trump himself. Free Robby. You can support his work at his links down in the description below. And for U.S. Democratic Socialists and Really American, I'm Kenny Hess. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Big shout out, homie. All right, so we're gonna get into the next thing. This is an ICE agent trying to act tough, and the crowd erupts over. I think his partner violates him. We're gonna see right now.
Yes!
Wow.
In Minneapolis, an ICE agent slipped and fell. In the words of Ace
Big shout out to Rick Strong and the Young Turks.
Ventura. Let's see that in slow motion.
Why tax me,
That's what he gets.
Thank you to the political mommy on Threads for the
Black
upload.
Ice.
I must be honest,
Black
weird saying
Ice
mommy,
got him.
but the point still stands.
Can we see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars? You have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay? I'm not. Well, then why are you giving her a warning? I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life. Okay.
Oh, you really don't want to make a bad decision. Shout out to this woman, okay? She's not scared. She's not having it. I love how one of the other ICE thugs was like, why are you giving her a warning? Why? Do you want him to just go brutalize her too? They want white people to be scared and afraid to protest. They are trying to make the crackers crumble. That's on the Fed side. Then on the PR side, they have all their little fascist influencer simps, and they're
How people feel about them.
there to be the narrative enforcers, to lie about the protesters, to call them domestic terrorists, to mock them and humiliate them and call them names.
Why would you threaten her? She's literally sitting in the car like this. He's too stupid to even understand that she's mocking him. And it's gotten to the point where I believe that they told him that you can't be just violating people. Like, you know, they want them to still be aggressive, but you know, I think that it's, and a matter of fact, to be honest with you, this is going to come to an end.
There was a mother in Gaza. She had a home, a life, a family. And then one day, her home was gone. Her family.
Don't make a bad decision today.
Make a bad decision today.
Don't make a bad
There it is
decision
again.
today.
Make no mistake at what they're trying to do.
Bozo.
They are trying to send a message, okay? With Renee Good and with the way that they're treating these women, it's not an accident that they keep saying, you don't want to make a bad decision today now, do you?
How could you do that to Renee Good, man?
They are sending a message to white people specifically, white women specifically. It's very targeted at women. I'm just here to remind you to not allow these thugs, the feds, or their fash influencers to intimidate you. As I mentioned in my video from yesterday, that there is a very concerted campaign to smear these women, to lie about and smear these women in a very violently misogynistic manner.
I seen Caroline Levitt get up there a million times and look like she was lying. You know, I gotta say, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? And now we see Kristi Noem get up there and paint this narrative of people being horrible when in all actuality it's ICE that's being horrible. I don't understand how Kristi Noem gets up there and tries to make it seem like the people that ICE are attacking are the ones attacking. You get what I'm saying? You know, these are people that aren't even immigrants standing up for people who are immigrants. And that's a beautiful thing.
What's unfolding in Minnesota is a psychosexual drama where bored moms are begging big, strong men to throw them around. That is psychotic. That is violent misogyny. Alex Jones just says it. Okay, this washed up loser. He's like, fat, ugly, white women supremacists have to go. You know what's amazing? It's amazing how they've co-opted the language of the left, of like the woke left. Like they're now calling white women fighting back against fascism and ICE white supremacists.
I am Blakely on TikTok. Nailed it with this one because
yeah, he's no good, Alex Jones. You know what I'm saying? I used to see him, and sometimes, you know, when I was young, I thought he was like trying to enlighten people. But as the years went by, he's painted himself out to be what he is. You know.
Look.
Just in case you didn't know, this is an ICE themed live. Pretty much the last two segments are gonna be a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's the second to last segment is not really about ICE per se, and then the very last segment is tied into what's going on. It's pretty much a ICE oriented ICE theme oriented show. Salute to Rick Strom and the Young Turk.
ICE agents here pushed a man onto the ground in front of a moving bus. We know what they are about.
That's hate at its finest. You see the ICE agents. You know, when you watch what they do to people, if you don't understand that that's hate, then you got to issue yourself. What's up, homie? Why you acting like that?
Sir, this is your warning. This is your warning.
For what?
Stop following us. You are impeding operations. This is the United States federal
I live
government.
over here. I got to get
This
to
is
my house.
This is your warning.
This dude is wearing a Minnesota Timberwolves hat, like pulled down like a dude from the hood. You know what I'm saying? And it's hypocrisy at its finest.
Got to get to
All
my
right?
house.
Go home to your kids.
Go to church.
Go to home to your kids.
Go to
This is the last
church.
warning.
I serve the
will
Lord.
arrest you.
Wow, I serve the Lord. Go to church.
Go to church.
That's how you get them, not with threatening assault on them. You got to use your mind. Go to church.
You should be in church.
You should be at church. Yes.
Bad decision, okay, sir?
I'm not making any bad decision. I'm peaceful.
A bad decision.
I
You
serve the
making a
Lord.
bad decision.
Not a draft dodging coward.
Have a great day, sir.
You
Ooh.
too. God bless. Let these people go to church. Let these people serve the Lord and worship.
He had to leave. He couldn't take
Let
it.
people
Like the outcome of this, sir.
let
I
the
guarantee
people
you that. I guarantee you're not going to like the outcome. Go home to your children.
Who talks to people like that? Yo, kick rocks. He's exposing himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to let them do. The man is at his finest right there. The whole go to church. I'm not a draft dodging trader. Like, you know, like he's hitting them where it hurts. It's called the truth. You don't got to get all riled up, man.
It's Sunday.
Yeah, go
is
exactly.
Sunday.
Let people go
You
to
did
church.
not learn from what just happened? Go home to
Learn
your
what?
kids.
He feels stupid, the guy. I could tell when people feel stupid. You know, I'm good at that. And when the guy told him what he told him, he feels stupid. You know, he's he don't know what to say.
I have nothing to hide. Nothing to hide.
Hey, thanks for not trying to run us over, bud.
But I would not do that. I'm peaceful.
I like your hat.
I'm going to go to church. I'm going to worship the Lord. I suggest you guys do the same. I serve the Lord, not a draft dodging coward. I can't believe you take orders from a draft dodger.
These people are lost. They're morally bankrupt.
Whoever that man is, God bless you, sir. Wherever you're at, I don't know your name. God bless you. If you ever see this, you know, I appreciate what you did.
And they're likely broke. This is who they are sending to terrorize communities.
Let me see your document. You're actually born to. What do you see? I don't have to show you. How do I know you're a citizen? I can go two ways. I can take it.
I just seen the comment, homie. I'm gonna highlight that real quick. Matter of fact, that's how you feel, man. That's it. Let it go.
Where were you born? Where were you born? Africa? Are you a citizen or you got naturalized?
Wow.
You're naturalized?
Crazy. I don't even use the word hate. People can't stand them. I would curse before I say the word hate. Look at these bozos.
So many stars are in the making at SCAD. Students like you, finding their inspiration.
I don't even like to call people out their name, but when I see these dudes, it gets me so upset.
Our city. I'm not going to get out of your city, number one. Yes.
Yes,
Yes, you clearly. Oh, what does that say?
yes, get the fuck out.
Yeah, you're a Nazi. You work for the orange
Nazi, wow.
machine. Yeah.
Like,
You're a city, you
that's
Nazi.
concurrent.
Number one, I'm not gonna get out of your city because I live there. Oh, you want to make? You want to make?
Well, then act like you live there. Stop harassing your own people.
Okay, good for you. Good for you. You want to make fucking lampshades out of you Nazi piece of shades out of people's
They act like they don't care, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something from a person that, you know, they act like it's not bothering them. But I guarantee you, after a certain amount of this, you know, after a certain amount of this shit, it's gonna get to them. They're gonna think about who they are, and it's gonna hit them like a ton of bricks. You know, and for the ones that really are that bad, you know, it's all right. Like I said, karma exists. Karma exists.
While many others take form and push back.
Listen, man, it speaks for itself, bro. Anybody watching this right now, if you see all these people, you really still think there's nothing wrong with what they're doing?
Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can,
Boy, right there.
please do become a channel member. By
Big shout out to Rick Strong, man. I'm gonna let this play.
going to youtube.com/TYT Sports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member.
Big shout out to Rick Strong, man. All these people that you see that I'm showing right now, they're good people, man. You know, they made the cut. You know, I don't just show anybody, you know what I'm saying? All right, here. I'm gonna pull up my man Ben Salas. You know. Here it goes right there. My bad. Boop, there it goes.
Now, this is the type of moral clarity we need to see with people standing up against the Trump regime. And it's good to see law enforcement in cities across the country speaking like this. I want to see more people speak like this. This is in Philadelphia. It's Philly's Sheriff Rochelle Bilal. And here she says, look, if you do this in Philly, we're going to arrest you. You come here with your masks and you start harassing our people, you will be placed under arrest.
That's what's up. Oh man, if I see on the news that they started arresting certain people for committing criminal acts and violating people, that would be a great day.
You will be prosecuted. This is what moral clarity looks like. Let's play it.
Moral clarity.
Good afternoon. I'm Rochelle Bilal, the sheriff for the city and county of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
and I say her name, Renee Good. Renee Good.
Do your job, mama.
Renee Good. This should not have happened, but we're here to
Rest in peace, Renee Good.
today. Let know that law enforcement professionals, real ones, not the fake made up ICE, probably Trump's new army to attack citizens of the United States.
Hopefully the ICE teach the police how they can improve, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The police, they could take a note. They could take notes on what's going on right now. You know, but she's doing the right thing right now. Now is not the time to talk about the police. When the police, that particular police officer, is doing the right thing right now.
Did you hear what I said? No law enforcement professional wears a mask. None. None. those that come into our communities wearing a mask to commit crime. Thank God for our district attorney, Larry Krasner, who said
that's some coward shit.
Hey, he's going to lock him up. And I'm saying now, we are not going to whisk you away for them to hide your identity, because when you do it there, you're getting arrested there.
There you go.
No whisk away for them to hide you. None of that here. None of that here.
That's what's up. Make good on it.
Law enforcement professionals do not shoot at moving vehicles. I'm not saying fleeing, because she wasn't fleeing. She was getting out of the way. Law enforcement professionals do not stand in front of moving vehicles invoking an action that is illegal. No, we don't. And so we stand here today with all those who stand against the made up fake, what you can call ICE, professional law enforcement. I don't call them none of that. I call them made up fake wannabe law enforcement, because what they do is against not only legal law, but the moral law. So I'm with the DA, and we will work with them. If any of them want to come in this city and commit a crime, you will not be able to hide. Nobody will wish you off. You don't want this smoke, because we will bring it to you. And the fake, whatever
I want to
they
see
call
it.
them, because I can't say the name, but the criminal in the White House would not be able to keep you from going to jail.
Let me tell you something. I want to see her make good on it. I want to be watching TV and see on the news that ICE agents got arrested, and I believe she's from Minnesota, because that's where it took place, you know.
Renee Good should be here today. And to her family, we are saying law enforcement professionals are not the ones here in this city that would do that. But here's the last thing that I will say. Law enforcement professionals around the country do their job. And we have been fighting for years to build.
See, I got to stop her right there. You know, that's debatable. You know, you should, like I said, from what's going on, you should take notes on what's going on when people are treated horrifically, because the cops have messed up in the past themselves badly. I mean, disgustingly also at times, you know, but like I said, man, she's doing the right thing right now. I'm gonna let her continue.
That bridge between us and our communities. You have one negative nutcase that causes this problem, and now we all have to fight again to let people know law enforcement works with communities. These crimes would not be down if we didn't have communities work with us.
We always been those Americans to the globe. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that we don't even deserve the title those Americans at times, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't tell the government what to do. So for another country to hate me just because I'm a citizen of America, you know, it bothers me. You know, don't let them dudes give me no bad name. I don't mess with them like that. You know, for other countries out there, they shouldn't hate U.S. citizens. I wouldn't say they should hate everybody in the government or the government, but the people that are responsible for the mess, those are the people you should direct your anger at. There's so many Americans that got love, like global love. You understand? It's not directed only to Americans. You're not supposed to only love Americans. You know, just like you're not only supposed to help your family, if you could extend your reach further.
Thank you.
It should also be noted that homicides in Philadelphia under her leadership and that of DA Larry Krasner dropped to its lowest level in 60 years. And here's what Krasner had to say. Let's play it.
If any law enforcement agent, any ICE agent is going to come to Philly to commit crimes, then you can get the F out of here. Because if you do that here, I will charge you with those crimes.
I heard the guy talk in Philly it was like 2 days ago, somebody else, and they sound like they're not playing in Philly.
You will be arrested. You will stand trial. you will be convicted, whether it's in state or federal court. It's my office prosecuting it. That's how the law works. And you will do your time.
Now let's bring in Democratic Congresswoman Sidney Kamliger-Dove. It's great to see you, Congresswoman. And
all right. You could check the rest out at Ben Mysalis at the Midas Touch. He's gonna have a discussion with her, and you could pick that up, the rest of it, at Midas Touch channel on YouTube. That's Ben Mysalis right there. It's a good dude, in my opinion. All right, so let's get to the next segment. All right, we've seen this already. You know what? I'm going to go to the next one then, because I don't want it to be redundant. This is the one segment that gears off of ICE for a second, because this guy, like I said, I'll let you draw your own opinion about this man. I use the word man loosely.
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay.
You're going to be tempted to think that this police interaction
Big shout out to Here's the Deal
video is a Saturday night. I didn't do anything illegal.
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay.
You're going to be tempted to think that this police interaction video is a Saturday Night Live skit. I assure you it is not.
Quit putting your hands in your pocket.
What you
I don't know what's in your pocket.
I don't know what you high on.
Do not put
Yeah, yo, right away.
your hands back in your pocket. Do you understand me?
No.
You don't understand me?
Correct.
Okay, well, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No.
Yes.
No.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
That's not happening. Today, we're in the city of Sand Springs, Oklahoma, population around 20,000. And Sand Springs police officer Million is making an unnecessary federal case out of a man he claims committed the city jeopardizing crime of jaywalking.
Oh my God. Yo, that's my man Gene from Here's the Deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check real quick. I want to make sure I got his name right. Here's the Deal. Couldn't find it real quick. I'm gonna keep playing it. Big shout out to him though. I wouldn't have told anybody his name if they didn't know it already. People know his name, so it's not like I'm blowing him up.
Let's take a look and we'll make some comments along the way.
Get him.
I'm being harassed for no reason. Hey, what's going on with you? Let me get a wine flavored black and mild.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, quit digging your pants.
No, I got to pay for what I'm supposed to purchase.
He's treating him like that over jaywalking. I'm not even certain he committed the offense, but who? That's not even. Oh my God! Do I have to tell you, people, jaywalking is not something you should bother a person over? You know, that's just a way to get to bother somebody. You know what I'm saying? Look at how he's treating this man over jaywalking. This guy. You know, I got to be careful because I'm trying to make my YouTube channel succeed. But there's a lot of things sometimes I got to pull back because, like, I don't want to stoop to people's level. And I also, this is important to me. I don't want my voice to be cut off because I say the wrong things on my channel.
You're not my father.
What did I say?
You're not my father. And you harassed me for no reason.
I'm not, because you jaywalk.
You made this shit up.
That's called jaywalk. Use a crosswalk.
A crosswalk?
Yeah, you have to use crosswalk.
You came all the way into this store for a crosswalk?
Yeah, I did. Jaywalking. What's your name?
Millen. It's about what's your name.
What's your name? You got an ID on you? I'm gonna tell you right now, quit putting your hands in your pants.
He does not belong on the department in any law enforcement. He does not belong being a bailiff, a correctional officer, a cop, an ICE agent. This man does not even belong. He does not even belong being a security guard.
Y'all take Apple Pay?
No, he's not paying right now until I'm done with you.
What's your name? None of your business. I didn't do anything illegal.
What's your name?
None of your business.
Okay.
Made a song out of it.
Yeah.
Quit putting your hands in your pocket. I'm not going to tell you again. You understand me?
How many times you gonna draw the taser on the man? Listen, I don't even gotta say nothing about this man. You guys can definitely draw your own conclusion.
Well, shit, you the one on camera, bro. You got
That's
me
fine.
on camera. I got
I told you to quit
camera.
putting your hands in your pocket.
For what? What you
Because
afraid
I don't know what's
of?
in your pocket.
I don't know what you high on. You did all of this movement to come harass me. You got
I
to
did
be
not harass you.
high
You
to the
jaywalked.
motherfucker.
I asked you for your name. That's a citation.
It's a citation.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not a citation.
Yes, it is.
Besides a citation.
He doesn't even deserve to be a hall monitor. You understand? Like, this guy is a power tripper.
Citation is a form
It's a
of illegal
citation.
fiction.
It's a citation. Do you want to give me your name?
You got to be on some kind of heavy duty drugs to make a federal case out of jaywalking. Follow the guy into a store while he's trying to make a purchase. I'm sure store owners in that area don't appreciate the fact that armed thugs are coming in and intimidating their customers.
Sure. My name is Victor Van.
Victor Fan.
Yeah.
Do not put your hands back in your pocket. Do you understand me?
No.
You don't understand me.
Correct.
Okay. Well, go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
No.
Yes.
No.
This guy's a clown.
307. Step it up.
Can't take people like this. Can't take people like this serious.
No.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
That's not happening.
Okay. Well, when I get you're obstructing right now.
You
You're
made
under
that
arrest for
shit up.
obstruction.
You don't even know what that means because you used it out
Okay.
of context.
Obstructing, the only obstruction happening right here is this guy harassing and obstructing the life of a regular person in a community who's just trying to get through his day. That's the real obstruction.
He feels stupid, the guy. That's why you hear him stuttering. You hear him saying things that don't make sense. He's grasping at straws, the jaywalking.
No, you're obstructing a
You don't know.
I have given
You cannot order me to do anything because I have not broken any actual law. A
Exactly.
real law is when you hurt somebody or steal somebody's property. Those things that you are talking about are called, what are they called? They are called
Violations.
What is that stuff? It's got to do with a legal fiction. The statutes. Real people that are not a part of your corporation do not have to
Jaywalking.
follow your
Quit stepping
content.
towards me.
Oh, geez. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. First of all, let me make sure to hit like. You know, if you guys don't belong to Here's the Deal, I definitely recommend you go check it out.
What's your name?
I just said my name.
One of my favorite channels,
Victor Van.
Victor Van.
VICTOR?
Correct.
VANN?
Correct.
Edward.
825-81.
Look at the police response for the city of Sand Springs with the
Why does he look so
population of
confused?
almost 20,000 people. Don't they have crimes they need to solve? Don't they have people they need to protect? And yet they're going to deploy this kind of resource and this kind of manpower for a guy who allegedly jaywalked.
All right. We got a Mackenzie, a Kennedy. Dude's name is Million. What's this one's name?
Why would you back up this dude that's obviously wrong? Let's say you want to press the jaywalking thing. Then give him the ticket and leave him alone. Because I know it don't warrant booking him. You get what I'm saying? You can do something worse than jaywalking and they give you a desk appearance ticket or, you know, a citation or whatever. But if you really gonna press that jaywalking issue and it's a law in where he's at, then do what you gotta do and leave him alone.
Some of the captions messing it up.
Edgeman.
And we got another one.
75 officers for this.
Charlie, Tom.
I walked around here today.
Earlier.
Yeah, I stay around the corner.
Hold on 1 second. I want to see something. Not put police chief. Every police chief that I have speak from a sanctuary. I'm reading Mike. It looks like Vasquez. With he spelled different. They wear a mask because they. I agree with you. Mike. You know, I just got to your comments. You know what I'm saying? Let me highlight this one for you. See, this is what people think. Yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. And then I'm gonna highlight this one real quick. Yep. And he's referring to the ice. I just caught the comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that up for a second.
I was just walking to. Yeah. What's that? I was going to KFC. I mean, not KFC, Taco Bell, and then I decided to come over here, and dude swerved all around the corner, acting crazy and shit. So
Did your bike over there at Taco Bell?
No, my bike's at home.
Where you live at?
Across the street.
Are you homeless? Are you homeless or?
No, I live across the street. I've been out here for 15 years.
Across the street is
Franklin. My address is on Franklin Ave.
That's a few blocks.
15-year resident. At least this cop looks like he took control, and he realizes that the man ain't really up to nothing.
Blocks down that way.
Anyway. Yeah.
It's a few blocks.
Yeah, I've been out here for 15 years.
A guy who's guilty of something ain't gonna sing to no officer. He gonna try to get out of there.
Live in the 100 block or the 200?
100 block.
Okay. Is it those apartments?
No, I have a house. I own an estate out here. No. Across the street from that place.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Are those still like boarded up or are there people living?
No, dude, it's somebody, I think somebody's living in there. Dude, it's a dude that's been working on one of the bottom apartments.
Okay, because they were getting broken.
Yeah, he got a big green dump outside. Yeah.
Look at how cool he's trying to be. You know, salute to you, officer, man. I don't want to paint every officer to be a bad person. That's not the case. When you have groups that big, not every single person is bad. No way. No way. You get what I'm saying? But they need to hold their other colleagues accountable.
Can we just talk about the fact that Officer Million just threatened to electrocute a guy for supposedly jaywalking because he wouldn't comply with his commands? Can we just talk about that for a second? Who in their right mind would take a job where you're actually going to cite somebody for jaywalking? And this is going to be a $111.
You're going to electrocute him for jaywalking.
Ticket. $111.
You could kill somebody with the taser. You're going to take the chance of almost ending somebody's life because he jaywalked. Now, you tell me if you think that man is intelligent or not.
For a guy who didn't take the crosswalk. Imagine having a profession like that where you're actually going to economically terrorize, and that's what it is, economic terrorism. You're going to economically terrorize a member of the community you swore to protect and serve. How does that?
Look up economical terrorism, and you'll realize exactly what he's talking about. It exists, and it's being executed as we speak, as we watch.
Jive.
Yeah, exactly. And then one of my other neighbors just moved. I talked to one of my other neighbors today, and he said they gave him a whole bunch of stuff because they were moving out. So he offered to give me basketball goals and things of that nature.
And the man even some people would have said, I don't got to tell you nothing. But the man even bothered to explain, even though he shouldn't have had to explain his day because he crossed the street at the wrong time. You know what? And some people don't even consider it the wrong time. There's tons of people, millions of people that cross when the light is green, but there's no cars coming. It's crazy.
So you the sergeant, manager, or
well, I'm not a sergeant.
You just know how to talk better than that one.
Yeah,
you might have to let that one go.
Nah,
wow,
he ain't good doing what he just did. He was harassing me. I walked up here towards Taco Bell, and I seen him eyeballing me. You know, so instead of going into Taco Bell, I just walked across the street to come over here to get my cigar, and then I was gonna go back over to Taco Bell, get something to munch on, use the internet, and then take my ass back home because I'm low on data. And then he come over here acting like he's super nuts, and he don't even know what he's talking about.
He has the right to identify you.
No, he don't.
Why not?
Because I wasn't breaking any law.
Exactly.
You know, real law.
Okay. Did you not cross the street, not in a crosswalk?
Hey, that's statutory law. It is not a statute. It is not a yes or no. You know, because I'm smart enough to know how to answer the question. As you see.
Because you just said you walked across the street, not a crosswalk, so we have reason to stop you.
That's statutory law.
Okay, so that's a legal reason for him to.
No, that's statutory. You know, real law is when you hurt somebody. You know, breaking a real law is when you hurt somebody or damage their property.
No, unfortunately, we don't have real laws and not so real laws. We have the law.
I know the difference between statutory and common law. That's why I brought it up.
Okay, so he has the right to identify you.
No, he doesn't, because I was not under this suspension of breaking any actual.
If that man is right, which I believe he is, now he's messing up and showing his true colors. Just when you had us fooled, thinking you was a good cop.
Real law.
You saw him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, you have a.
Yeah, no problem.
This cop
mess
should
it
just
up,
say,
man.
you know what? You just crossed the street. That was it. All right, we're going to leave you alone. Have a good day.
Exactly.
Nope, not going to do it.
Gotcha.
But I do appreciate your ability to speak. Because
Yeah, and don't fumble it now. He's shouting you out. He's over here saying, you know, you're leading by example. And then you start messing it up with the whole going back and forth about him being, it's warranted for you to mess up the man's day because he crossed the street at the wrong place or at the wrong time.
I mean, you know, dude, he's obviously amped up on something. You guys got to give him a drug test because he's obviously on something.
He's tweaking.
Messing with people walking down the street. Maybe he might have a skin color issue, or you know, he might be needing to make.
Thank God he's very calm, the man.
So many contacts. I know you guys work on making contacts.
So why would you
see?
Again,
There's a quota. Even if Oklahoma is quiet as a ghost town, that means that they got to locate somebody to stop and mess with. I believe it's saying.
My question to you: why would it make you assume that? Because we're actually union, so we don't have.
You guys got a union? Yeah, that is so cool.
Right. So they can't force like contacts and they can't force us to write tickets and stuff like that.
That's why I said I believe. You know what I mean? Different states, different law too.
Good for us because I don't like writing tickets.
Yeah, because that sucks. So now I'm gonna stop answering questions.
So this sergeant or manager of these cops doesn't like writing tickets, but he's going to let one of his underlings write a ridiculous ticket for a ridiculous amount.
Wow.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to answer questions, sir. I'll answer your questions if you want.
Yeah, yo, let's wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? Like homie, like you had me here for a long time, bro. And I complied with everything. You still gonna treat me like this? Like you're gonna back up the man that stopped me over jaywalking? Like
maybe all these cops are on drugs.
Hi, Victor. Today you're receiving a crossing other than a crosswalk.
Wow.
$111. You have a court day at 5:13, 2025 if you want to go to that.
Wow.
You said on the line back here. If you understand me?
No.
This is unbelievable. We're gonna go to the next and final video. Big shout out to Here's the Deal. So you know, a lot of these people have problems with homeless people, you know, just people that don't come from their groups. And I want people to understand that there's beauty in everything. You know, there's talent in every nationality, every culture. And that's why I'm gonna share this to close out the live. You know what I'm saying? Check this out.
My
this man is, you know, I'm not certain he's homeless, but there's a chance. This is a man that people treat like he's, you know, I would believe people, certain people, ignorant people treat this man like he's nothing. Meanwhile, let's listen one more time. This gets a rewind. To the man you treat like nothing.
My love, my darling, I'm home for your time.
And he got a big pun t-shirt on. Yeah. Put some respect on that man's name. With our voice. New York City too, baby. I have to go looking for homies. I live in NYC. That's 23rd Street, I believe. You know, I'm gonna locate the train station. You know, maybe I could end up locating them. That song is amazing too. Yeah. Yo, man, listen, man, it's your boy Spank Dog, man. I'm out of here, man. Much love, real love. I'm out.